welcome to Shooby Dooby Doo-Wop, a podcast where we talk about pop music, specifically by deep diving a randomly chosen UK top 10 singles chart from the past. Come on, hold our hands if you want to contact the living. If you're not for me, then why do I dream of you as my wife? There's vomit on our sweaters, mum's spaghetti. Come on, smile, don't be shy, touch my bum, this is life. I'm Andy Robinson.
And I'm James Cook.
And which randomly chosen UK top 10 singles chart from the past are we talking about this week, James?
Well, it's the 29th of December 2002. You know, sweaters should rhyme with spaghettas.
All right, you can save this. You can save that for later. All right then. Even though we're doing the 29th of December 2002, there's no Christmas songs in this chart, James.
No, but hey, should we try and find links between the songs and Christmas? There might be some.
For sure. In the top 30 this week, there are other songs, of course, such as Dilemma by Nelly and Kelly. Hey Jenny's from the block, she's banging on about that. Scorpio Rising by Death in Vegas and Liam Gallagher. United States of Whatever by Liam Lynch. Stronger by the Sugar Babes. So, you know, great top 30. I had a little look what was going on in the world, James. Very depressing around 2002. However, in pop news, Michael Jackson's just dangled his son over a balcony. A concert for George Harrison has recently happened. Well, Fergie's joined Black Eyed Peas and Salt and Pepper broke up. But the quiz is, where have Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Elvis Costello, Lenny Kravitz and Tom Petty recently joined up on what for?
Is it the Salvation Army to raise money?
No, it's an episode of The Simpsons.
Oh, I should have known that.
Should have known that. We mention them every week.
I mean, I hate to bring everyone down, but a week before the 29th of December 2002, Joe Strummer had passed away at the age of only 50.
I always say rest in peace. I should say rest in noise for Joe Strummer, maybe. All right, then. What were you doing around 2002 at the end of it? Pre-New Year's Eve?
I can't remember. In the Betwixtmas, probably eating my body weight in chocolate orange as usual. But I was this close, Andy, this close. For those of you listening, my fingers are very close together. I was this close to quitting my day job and going full-time with the comedy.
Exciting times. Who would have thought, however many years later, 23 years later, we'd be talking on a glorified Zoom call? I don't mean that.
Where were you?
I can't remember. However, I bought 30% of this top 10, not necessarily as singles, but on various whatnots and best-ofs. So, you know, I'm engaged.
I've got some stats about this chart.
I love your early 2000 stats.
This UK top 10 contains a staggering 5 number one singles. That's every other song. There's one song going up, one song going down, and 8 non-movers.
Blimey.
So basically, it's the same chart as the week before, but 2 of the songs have swapped places, which gives a total net movement of 0. There are 4 British artists, 2 Canadians, 1 American, 1 Spanish, 1 Romanian, and 1 British/New Zealander. There are 4 solo artists, 5 groups, and a collab, and there are between 1 and 4 cover versions, depending on your definition.
Great early 2000 stats by my reckoning. There are 4 songs about the complexities of love, 2 songs about music itself, 1 song of existential angst, 1 song telling you that you're great, 1 song about seizing the moment, and 1 song inviting you to invade your personal space. However, there are no key changes. There's a lot of modulations, but there is 1 example of self-reference, and it's a good one this week.
You can listen to all these songs on the playlists that we have linked to in our description. There is one on Spotify and one on YouTube.
Please listen to all these songs me and James are about to analyse and make humorous, witty side comments about.
Are you writing checks we can't cash again?
Yeah, always. And there are another half a dozen songs on that playlist that is some great records, and they are for our bonus content, our bonus tracks for Patreon members.
This week, including Sophie Ellis-Bextor, Santana, Shakira, A Sanctimonious Child, and making Andy listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers before retiring to a safe distance.
I'm glad you mentioned that early.
You can join our Patreon community for free. The Bonus Tracks podcast costs less than £1 a week.
Well, I see no reason to hang around. Let's listen to the beat of the drum going round and round to the overflow.
Number 10.
It's a non-mover at number 10 this week. It's Robbie Williams with Feel.
Yes, he just wants to feel real love.
All he wants to do, among other things, I should have mentioned.
How will he know it's real?
What do you mean?
How will he know it's real love and not pretend? What's the difference?
There's a song called This Time It's For Real, or How Will I Know It's For Real? So maybe we can delve into this. I mean, this might be Robbie Williams, if you get rid of Angels. Let's push Angels aside for a moment.
Yeah.
Might be his defining song, I feel.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Maybe I was too dismissive of this at the time, but I just thought, it's another Robbie Williams song.
Yeah.
Because there were so many of them. This was his 16th of 31 UK top 10 hits and his 13th top 10 hit in a row out of 20. So there were a lot of them.
There was a whole lot of Robbie going on in the early 2000s.
Yeah, and this one didn't have the immediacy, I think, of some of the others.
For you personally?
Yeah, so it was only really this week that I actually listened to it.
Oh, go on then. Let's do our emotional reaction to this song, James, first. What was it?
He's having a bit of a whine, isn't he?
Do you think?
Well, no, that's me being silly. It's, it is ultimately a song about depression, isn't it?
I don't know. You know, James, I like to look at YouTube comments, don't I, to just drag us away from the dreadful self-importance of our opinions. Johanna 2059 says, this song absolutely nails the state of the mind of the alcoholic/addict or anyone suffering from mental health issues. Whilst I can agree with Johanna to some point, I think it's a lot more universal, this song, than just someone who's depressed. I personally think it taps into something deep within the human spirit, this record.
Okay. Have you got any lyrical examples?
All of them. And the words are great, aren't they? Shall I get my guitar, James? Give it some
I literally can't stop you.
Come on, hold my hand, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Bit Beatlesy.
I wanna contact the living.
Bit like Morrissey with the Ouija board.
He's not sure he understands the role he's been given. No? You don't know that feeling?
What, where you sit in the world?
Yeah.
And not understanding why.
I sit and talk to God. I mean, they're just great words. But what does God do? He just laughs at your plans. My head speaks a language I don't understand. And then, that beautiful, it's in the minor. I just wanna feel real love. Stop for copyright. I mean, I think so many of the words are bordering to Robbie Williams' peculiar brand of genius.
Yeah, that whole thing about I talk to God and he just laughs at my plans. That's an old saying, isn't it? If you want to make God laugh, make a plan.
Oh, okay.
You heard that phrase?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a believer, but I use that phrase all the time.
Yeah. I don't want to die. I ain't keen on living either. Before I fall in love, I'm preparing to leave her.
If he doesn't want to die and doesn't want to live either, maybe try a coma, which is sort of a bit of both.
And, all right, then. I'm liking your humorous take on this.
Are you? I'm not dismissing it at all. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
I think it's really disarming.
Yes.
Guy Chambers, who co-wrote it with him, said Robbie was at his absolute lowest point. He didn't want to write the lyric, but he wrote it because he had to. And that's the sort of lyric I'm interested in, not just words that rhyme nicely.
Yeah. As Morrissey said once in the song Sing Your Life, any fool can think of words that rhyme. But again, I think Robbie Williams is touching something about the human psyche in this song. I suppose, his loneliness and the fact that he has had drug issues will inform the song, but I think it's much more than that. Ken Rehill says Guy Chambers' masterpiece. This annoys me about Robbie Williams a bit, that people think this. He can't possibly be responsible for this. It's the brains behind him. Really annoying for him as well, I imagine.
The two of them working together as a team. With another guy.
Oh, go on.
Co-produced by Steve Power.
Yeah?
Who had worked on You're Gorgeous.
Baby Bird.
And Spaceman.
Babylon 2?
Yeah.
Right.
And this?
It sounds great, this record does. He sings it great. The melody's beautiful. The words are, an eternal truth for a lot of people, I think.
It was massive in Europe.
Yeah.
It was the most played song in continental Europe in 2003, so the following year, which begins 2 days after the chart we're talking about. It was number one in 7 countries, but crucially, where did it do? Nothing.
America.
Yes. Have you seen the video?
Did I watch the video with Robbie Williams? Yeah, for this, of course, I did. It's an important part of our research.
It is. And if I was to sum up the video for this song, I would use the phrase, "Please like me, America." He's dressed as a cowboy riding on a horse, and then he gets off with Daryl Hannah for ages.
Yeah, I did imagine that in the video meeting that Robbie was saying, I think it's really important that I get off with Daryl Hannah.
For ages, though.
Yeah, and it's a song about loneliness, and but it's really important, this one. I didn't mind it at all.
Oh, they also play a really weird game of bingo in a diner.
Well, quite. I mean, this is, so it's not purely American, isn't it? There are allusions to bingo. And at one point I really liked it because Robbie's making Daryl Hannah sniff his marker. That's not a metaphor. James, you can have a cynical take on life sometimes, can't you?
Oh, can I? Brilliant.
Yes. Loreo says, for everyone studying astrology, this is fixed energy, especially Scorpio, and Robbie Williams is a great example of the scorpionic moon. Any idea?
Well, a scorpion, has a sting in its tail, and the moon is when it shows its bum. Okay. So that's where the poison is. So she's saying basically that Robbie Williams is trying to poison people with his bum.
Either that, or Robbie Williams looked at his horoscope in the sun and going, Scorpio. He says, I have to get off with Daryl Hannah. I mean, it's got so many touches. I like the guitar solo in it. It's playing a simple melodic. Everyone plays a blinder on this record. It's a classic.
Number 9.
It's a non-mover at number 9. It's Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. Skater Boy. It's got an 8 in it, and it's boy is spelled B-O-I for some reason.
Let's dig into this straight away. I learned this off YouTube comments, James, which are not always as futile as one might think. Serena816 quotes Avril Lavigne and says, I wasn't sure if people would get the 8 thing, but they did. It goes to show that when you take a big creative risk, it can really pay off.
Is that her creative risk, putting an 8 in the title of Skater Boy?
Absolutely, and spelling boy as bois.
Boy, of course, which she rhymes with boy in the song.
One of your pet hates.
Well, no, it's allowed. It's allowed in this case, isn't it?
One would hope, yeah.
You'd have to be an absolute monster not to like this song.
It's another classic of its kind in this 2002 chart, absolutely.
Even though she does sing the word clothes in a weird way.
Go on.
She didn't like his baggy clothes. It's like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of character and conviction and personality.
Is that the way Canadians say clothes?
Clothes. In a very polite manner. I mean, I love the first line. He was a boy, I was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? Nice.
Well, actually, it was she was a girl, not I was a girl.
Huh?
She's not singing about herself here. She's singing about 2 other people.
Okay.
And it's almost like they went, let's just make up the most stupid opening line for a song. Not my words.
Yeah.
The words of Lauren Christie, the co-writer of the song.
A stupid opening line. It's almost Shakespearean. It sets the scene, I feel.
I mean, it's essentially the plot of Romeo and Juliet, this song.
Yeah. He was a punk. She did ballet. What more can I... That's a nice chord, as opposed to that one we've just heard.
Hmm. Yeah, what more can I say? And then you think, well, don't then. But the song will be very short.
All of her friends stuck up their nose. I had a problem with his baggy
clothes.
And of course, the beautiful chorus. He was a skater boy. And she said to later boy, but he wasn't good enough for... You know it, it's a classic.
Yep. So I mentioned Lauren Christie, one of the co-writers. Also, her then husband, Graham Edwards. Here's a fun fact I found out. Lauren Christie studied ballet. Graham Edwards was a touring member of Adam and the Ants. So you could say he was a punk.
So if people want to bang on about it, authenticity, they can say this is a heartfelt song about interpersonal relationships.
What does Mr. Spock have to do with this song?
Mr. Spock. Leonard Nimoy.
Nope.
Go on, I don't know.
Scott Spock is also a co-writer on this song. He wrote for Ronan and Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Busted, Korn, McFly, Rihanna, among many, many, many others.
Okay.
And Avril Lavigne is a writer on this song.
Yes, let's give Avril props, of course, a bit like Robbie Williams. She gets forgotten about sometimes. Sarah, 88890, says, alternative title, Avril Lavigne bullies young single mother. Just got a touch of judgment in, hasn't it, in this song?
In the story of the song, basically, she ends up with the skater boy because old Posho Chops wouldn't do it, and then her life maybe didn't turn out the way she planned. Or maybe she's perfectly happy and Avril Lavigne is just projecting. Some suggest it should be she was a punk, and I guess he did ballet, because they're saying that Avril Lavigne is the skater girl, I suppose, and that they just gender swap the reality.
All right, well, that's fine, isn't it? Do you think Avril Lavigne will get her poetic license snatched away from her in this case?
But it's a big, it's big, anthemic. It's a song for people of a certain age, maybe 10 years younger than me.
All right,
will, get into it. It's a bit like Teenage Dirtbag, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got the same sort of vibe.
Yeah, I'm liking you mentioning the fact of it's, the time and the place and the relevance of it. Some funny quotes on YouTube. Certified Cool Guy says, this is so aggressively 2000s, it's making me want to watch an anti-piracy ad. Pretty good.
You wouldn't watch an Avril Lavigne video?
Did you watch video?
Yeah, I've watched all the videos this week.
I still might ask you that in a silly voice.
Okay, I look forward to that.
What I thought was interesting in a lot of the videos this period is that there's a lot of video cameras, aren't they? Everyone's filming each other. It's before the popularity of the iPhone, so it looks slightly archaic.
I think someone sends a message on like a Palm Pilot or something like that. It's like a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
You go, what a museum piece this is.
Yeah, all that.
Video directed by Francis Lawrence, who would go on to direct the movies I Am Legend,
Will Smith,
the Hunger Games sequels,
Jennifer Lawrence,
and recently The Long Walk that came out in 2025, as well as the videos too. I mean, there's a big list of videos he directed.
All right, James, let's try and, we like to play along. Let's try and both of us, if we can, name a defining frame of the video, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Gone Till November.
Wyclef Jean, that would be him meeting Bob Dylan in an airport, I remember in the video, which I liked a lot.
Ghetto Superstar.
Oh, yes, go on, you have a go.
That was the one, is that the one from Bulworth, the Warren Beatty movie?
I don't know, that's why I pushed it onto your way. All right.
I Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Just pouncing about on live, I remember, with interspersed clips of whatever film it was from.
Armageddon.
Oh, well,
yeah, which is his daughter, isn't it?
That's right, allegedly.
Independent Women Part 1.
Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
I meant with Just the Glory of DC.
I'm Like a Bird.
Nelly Furtado.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a knocking around in a field, I seem to remember.
I'm a Slave for You.
Britney. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't remember that video so much. Okay. I'm sure she was dancing around and being great. All right, then.
Whenever, Wherever.
Do not know.
Told you there were loads of these. Jenny from the Block.
Oh, yeah, that's Jake. That's in the top 30 we mentioned in our intro.
Yeah. Cry Me a River.
Oh, yeah, that's Justin Timberlake when he films himself again on a camera, not a phone. Films himself on a camera having sex with somebody who looks a bit like Britney, and everyone said it was a slam.
Let's Get It Started.
Black Eyed Peas. Can't remember the video.
What You Waiting For?
Gwen Stefani with her Japanese girls, and she was accused of cultural appropriation, which I think is daft when it comes to pop music.
And Bad Romance.
Lady Gaga looking grotesque and beautiful at the same time. All right, then. These are all iconic videos, aren't they?
All by the same director, Francis Lawrence.
Well done, him. Hey, I've got a new feature, James. I'm going to do it occasionally.
Okay.
I typed Avril Lavigne into Google Press News, see what she was up to these days.
A new feature.
I've done it before. I've never quite got the opening jingle right for it. You might have to help me out if we do it again. Mm-hmm. Avril Lavigne is promoting a wine that she's produced. Do you know what the wine's called?
I've produced a whine.
Yeah. Well,
No, I don't know what it's called. Graper Boy. No.
it's a good guess. It's the other one, and it could allude to maybe the complicated nuance of wine tasting. I'll just give you the answer. I'm annoyed with myself. It's called
Well, it's
complicated.
called complicated wine.
Yeah.
Wine is complicated.
Yeah. And give you a hint of video camera.
This is her second of 7 UK top 10 hits. It sells more than 2 million worldwide.
Isn't he
And
applauding Avril Lavigne?
a couple of weeks after this chart, she will become the youngest female solo artist to top the UK album chart, a record she holds for about a year when she is beaten by Joss Stone.
Okie dokie.
And of course, we've mentioned this before, Avril Lavigne died and was replaced by a lookalike as per a made-up conspiracy theory that a guy in Brazil put on the internet to prove that internet conspiracy theories are really easy to make up, and then loads of people believe it.
Yeah. Should we do one in this podcast this week? Should we do one
Okay.
about the next artist? Just try and slip it in and see if it makes the rounds.
Number 8.
It's a non-mover. It's a former number one. It's a Ketchup song by Last Ketchup. That's
Ketchup.
what? Ketchup.
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 Do you say ketchup?
Sometimes.
Do you say tomato ketchup?
Yeah.
Why?
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
I wasn't brought up properly, James. The Ketchup song by Last Ketchup. It's not actually called the Ketchup song anyway, is it? If I'm being silly, let me mispronounce this. It's called, in brackets, important. It's called Asurge. Have I said that?
Asoreje. Asoreje is the title of the original song in Spanish. But this version is in what is affectionately known as Spanglish.
Yeah.
It's sort of half Spanish, half English, and a lot gibberish as well.
There's gibberish in there. I was hoping.
Yeah, Asare, hey, dihibidibba, hey, dib. All that bit is gibberish. It is a phonetic reinterpretation in Spanish of...
Me, you asking me?
Yeah?
I believe it to be partly because, I couldn't believe I've heard this song for ages, and it wasn't until Jiba Matoy on YouTube helped me out. Can't believe it took me so long to realise the chorus is just them singing a gibberish version of Rapper's Delight.
Yep. By the Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah, I never realised that till this week. I was annoyed with myself.
And crucially, and I think it's because they've turned it into gibberish, the Sugar Hill Gang do not get a writing credit on this song.
Okay.
So maybe that's a way around copyright rules.
Yeah, well, we do that every week, James.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, all right.
And the song is all about a guy called Diego, a Rastafarian gypsy, who goes to a nightclub and his mate, the DJ, plays Rapper's Delight because it's Diego's favourite song, but he doesn't know the words, so that's what he sings along to it.
Yeah, it was new to me, all this subtext, if you like, these lyrics. It made it, I already liked it much, much better.
I think I dismissed this too easily at the time, thinking, oh, this will be like the Macarena or something, and it isn't. And we talked about the Macarena, and we both agreed that it was actually good.
Yeah.
But this is better than the Macarena. This is loads of fun.
Yeah, it's a brilliant record, isn't it? Again, they mentioned the chorus that we talked about. I like the movement. So he's going a hip, a hop, a hip, a hip, then down, and then I mean, it's got all that kind of. So that's unusual. I felt in not lyrically, chordally at least. That sort of descending thing, very, very appealing.
So why is it called the Ketchup song?
I have no clue.
Well, it's because the group is called Last Ketchup, and they clearly just went, oh, just name after us.
Okay.
Do you know why they're called Last Ketchup?
No.
Okay, so it's three sisters, Pilar, Lola, and Lucia Munoz from Andalusia, and they're called Last Ketchup because their dad, Juan Manuel Munoz Exposito, was a flamenco guitarist known as El Tomate, which means the tomato. And that explains why their album was called Hijas del Tomate, Daughters of the Tomato.
Why not?
So it's all because the dad was called a tomato that this song is called the Ketchup song.
As you say, it's got self-reference in it. It wasn't the one I was referring to. Not really. That's from part 2. This was a global hit, I learned. Loads of comments on YouTube in different languages suggesting
Yep.
the reach of it.
7 million sales worldwide.
Well done. George Diamond calls it the Despacito of my generation. This is a good quote, I think, from V. Kittet. They say, legend has it that no two people can sing this song with the exact same lyrics.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole point of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Really
It
good.
was, on it being a worldwide hit, it was number one in France for 11 weeks. And of all the songs in the top 10 this week, this is the only one that got into the top 10 of the year. It's the 8th biggest selling single in the UK in 2002. Because it's at the end of December, a lot of the songs we're going to talk about sold a lot in 2003 as well, so that it splits it.
Yeah.
But when it was number one in October, and it's hung around in the top 10 for another 3 months.
Wow.
After that, absolutely massive it was.
I mean, also, we're talking about the language that anyone can make up, if you like. It's also got a great na-na-na bit in towards the end, always appealing, if you can pull that off with the aplomb that these girls do.
So what I did was I took the original Spanish lyrics, which are different to what they sing in the Spanglish version, and then I just translated them to see what the original was like.
Was it significantly different?
Look what's coming just around the corner. Here comes Diego swaying, with the moon in his eyes and in his aquamarine suit. There are remnants of contraband.
Better.
Yeah.
Better words, all right.
He's possessed by the ragatanga rhythm. The bit where they sing the ragatanga, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And the DJ who knows him plays the 12 o'clock anthem for Diego, the most desired song, and he dances it and enjoys it and sings it. And then into the chorus. Asore, hey, which sounds a bit like the Spanish phrase ahereje, which means let's be heretical.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It isn't that because it's a gibberish word, but it sounds a bit like the Spanish for let's be heretical.
How did you know that?
Because I'm learned.
Okay.
And also, there are lyrics about there isn't room for a soul, and the DJ plays the midnight anthem. And because of those three things, a TV station in Dominica banned it for being satanic.
Oh, okay.
It turns out that Last Ketchup are convening with Satan.
All right.
And incredibly, that's not a made-up conspiracy theory that we're trying to get going. That actually happened.
I forgot we were going to do that for that one. Let's ignore it and do it for the next one.
Okay.
Love Inc, we're looking at you. All right, then. This is, all right, we don't need to do conspiracy theories. This song, before we get onto the video, it had a peculiar life. Maduam Chocabuca says, who's here? After seeing the video of Venezuelans dancing to this song after Maduro was captured by Trump.
Oh, so they played it as a sort of the president's gone kind of joyful song.
Yeah, so it's got that cultural attachment to it. Also, XD Salt says, bro, imagine how Andrew Tate felt listening to this in the jail cell constantly. And this was all to do when Andrew Tate was in prison in Romania. The guards used to play this song as some sort of torture for him. I can confirm that's true as well. I can confirm that's true. I looked at it.
I quite like this song. Would it be torture to hear it all the time, or would I just really get into it? The only thing that bothers me is I don't know how to do the dance, and there is a dance.
Yeah. The video was good because it's got the lyrics underneath with the bouncing ball going over it. Old school karaoke. I always like that effect.
It's a song written and produced by Manuel Ruiz, who would go on to write Spain's 2006 Eurovision entry, Un Bloody Mary, which was also by Last Ketchup.
Okay.
So you're thinking they've had this massive global hit, particularly in Europe. How are they going to do at Eurovision? It came 21st, even lower than Daz Sampson's Teenage Life.
Daz. I love Daz.
Yeah, it was the year that Lordi won. Remember them?
No, who were
They
they?
look like the orcs from Lord of the Rings.
I do
They played
remember
a
them.
heavy metal song from Finland.
You know, so you think if you were in some jail cell, this wouldn't be a torture to you?
No, I welcome it.
What
In fact, I
song?
might commit some crime so that happens to me.
You might traffic some young girls.
No, not that crime. I'd do something, I'd do something without like a real victim, like jaywalking. But I was delighted that this is a true one-hit wonder.
Oh, okay.
We've had some things that feel like one-hit wonders in the past, but it turns out, then they had a follow-up single that got to number 58, and that's not really. But this is their only chart entry, and it was a number one and in the top 10 for 3 months, and then nothing else. So this is a pure one-hit wonder, and I doubt we will find ever one purer.
Number 7.
It's a non-mover at number 7. It's You're a Superstar by Love Inc., and I happen to know for a fact that this is the song that Andy uses to G himself up for gigs before he goes on.
We should point out that we're both stand-up comedians, so, you know, yeah. I stripped to the waist. Let's dig into this early doors. I'm glad you brought this dynamic up, James. I looked at YouTube comments, and I was expecting this will be, fun, because it's a big dance record, isn't it? For some reason, everyone under this song is going on about their dead granny, or their dead mother, or their dead father, or their everything. Death, loads and loads of death. And I think it's all to do with the modern vernacular of, you're a superstar. My granny was a superstar. I mean, I'm not dismissing, of course. They are in people's personal lives.
Your granny might be Dame Judi Dench, for example.
But the language from over 24 years ago is in the modern parlance. Everyone's a bleeding superstar these days, aren't they? Everyone can do what they want and everyone can achieve it and everyone's a true star. And I think, no, you're not. Well,
yeah. It's like legend and genius, isn't it?
Yeah.
Words devalued by their overuse.
As the great comic Gary Delaney says, you're a legend now if you bring someone a packet of crisps back from the bar. Yeah, so it's got a touch of that. That got on my nerves immediately.
Did it irritate you?
No, I quite liked it, but it's just a notion, isn't it? The lyrics that you're a superstar and everything, that irritates me slightly, I have to admit.
Yeah, it's like when someone makes you a tea in an office. You're a superstar.
Yeah. Reach for the sky and hold your head up high for tonight and every night. You're a superstar and don't you be afraid of all. Think of all the friends you've made. Like any other night, you've got your name in lights. You're a superstar. Come on.
Think of all the friends you've made.
Yeah. It's got a touch of what you so succinctly put it once. Middle-aged women's signs up in the kitchen, hasn't it? It's got a touch of that.
And middle-aged men.
And middle-aged men.
And younger and older people.
Yes, and people who don't know anything yet, of course. You're all superstars. Oh, this is a good example of what I'm talking about. Sammy H says, I lost my car keys at home for like 40 minutes a couple of summers ago. Played this and found them in seconds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is an experiment we'll have to do. I'll hide your car keys and then play you the song and see if you can find them. Yeah. So this song was originally released in Canada in June 1998. So it's like 4.5 years old. And then it's released in the UK in 2000 when it gets to number 91. But then it was re-released and gets to number 7, where it stays for 4 weeks. And what struck me about this is it sounds quite summery, doesn't it? But it's been released in the winter. When it was originally released in the summer, nothing. It's like the opposite of what I usually expect.
Got no sleigh bells on it to allude to the Christmas market. Did you like it? Did you get into it this week?
Got into it a little bit.
Okay.
Early on, I went, it's one of these songs.
Yeah.
You know, kind of nondescript, upbeat, dancey woman singing over top, but with, nebulous platitudes as lyrics.
Yeah.
But, it's the typical Stockholm syndrome of this bloody podcast. Listen to it a few times. And you're going, it's all right, actually.
I love this one. Nebulous lyrics I'm kind of into before we get into it. I suppose I do the job for the song. Reach for the sky, hold your head up high. Everything you are today is what you want to be. So don't be someone else when you be the best so easily. Blah, 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 blah. That kind of stuff. It's all right.
It's all right. Who are Love Inc.?
I have no clue.
They are Chris Shepherd, a.k.a. DJ Dog Whistle.
Oh, yeah.
The former part owner of the punk nightclub Bovine Sex Club in Toronto.
Hello.
And Brad Damon, who'd go on to write for NSYNC, but tragically die of heart failure in 2018, aged just 48.
Rest in peace.
Vocalist Simone Denny.
She's a star of this record, isn't she?
Yeah. She says Love Inc. broke up because Chris Shepherd was jealous that she was the front person when he felt he was the creative force.
Good old lads.
Yeah.
I'm much more interested than you standing behind pressing these buttons.
In 2024, she released a country version of this song.
Oh, you sent me that. Was that the same
Yeah.
woman who sang the original?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right. But then there was also a group called Love Inc. who got to number 59 in 1991 with the song Love is the Message, but they were different and featured MC Noise,
Okay.
which made me laugh. MC Noise? We got MC Noise on that one and DJ Dog Whistle on the other one. They would cancel each other out.
I like the dog whistle element of it. Hey, if you're claiming that you're the superstar of the group when you're at the back pressing buttons, that's a dog whistle.
Yeah.
Is it? It's a red flag. What video?
Yes.
Go on, what did you make of this? This took a weird turn halfway through.
Yeah, so it's like a heist, but there's a giant bunny rabbit in it, and then they're rescuing bunny rabbits from like a lab,
That's right.
as far as I could tell.
I didn't hear anything in the lyrics that reflected that for being a superstar.
Maybe they're singing it to a rabbit. Maybe it was about rabbits the whole time.
Yeah, that'd change it. You stop beagle smoking, you're a superstar. I quite liked it though. It gave it a good bit of chaos in the video.
And did you notice what the rabbits were called?
No. Oh, one was called Elvis.
Yes.
Yeah.
One was called Elvis. There was one called Jimmy, Jimi. There was one called Jar Jar.
Okay.
Sort of just named after famous celebrities. Superstars, if you will.
Should we hear what other pop stars said about being superstars, James? And you have to try and guess who they are.
Go on, then.
All right, then. 1 million pop points for each one you get right.
All right.
We've heard Love Inc. talking about what they think's a superstar. So, who said this? I'm trying to give you clues within the quote because it's very difficult otherwise.
Thank you.
The Beach Boys are not a superstar group. The music is the superstar of the group. Who said that?
Is it one of the Beach Boys? Is it Brian Wilson?
The other one,
There's more than two in the
called
Beach Boys.
Wilson.
Oh, Harold Wilson.
That's right.
No, he was the Prime Minister.
That's right. It was Harold Wilson from the Beach Boys. Put comments down below if you think we've got our facts wrong. Who said Frank Sinatra is the only one who went from teen idol to superstar? I mean, first of all, I'd question that quote.
Yeah, that quote must be from a long time ago for it to make any sense.
We've covered one of these artist songs before in the past, and I think it was something about how good he was at dancing, and it was in the 70s.
Leif Garrett?
Oh, well done. Sorry, James. I thought there was no chance you get... Well done. I'm going to give you 500,000 pop points for that.
Thanks,
It's a
man.
very weak clue. Who said... This isn't a pop star, but he certainly wrote music. Who said, I fell in love immediately with Daisy Ridley. She's just a superstar born.
Oh, is it someone who's also in the Star Wars movies from a few years ago?
Yes, and we're doing a pop music podcast, remember, with the emphasis being on music.
Okay, so a pop musician who was in the Star Wars movies.
No. Who wrote the music for Star Wars? Let's
Oh, John Williams.
You got it. Who
That
said...
pop star. 98-year-old John Williams.
Yeah, the Star Wars theme has been in the charts, hasn't it?
Probably.
So that's a popular song. So he's a pop star. Don't know why I'm so aggressive about that.
All right. You don't have to justify why you have posters of John Williams on your bedroom wall to me.
I love him. He's
And
my
every
favourite.
night you kiss him before you go to bed.
Which pop star said things started to get out of control when I began reading I was a superstar.
All right. So it's someone who can read. Yeah.
So no, let's not have Lee from Blue in that.
Oh, what a sick burn.
I'm just giving some spoilers for what's coming up. That's the rumour I'm going to start. We're going to say Lee from Blue can't read.
That's our conspiracy theory. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say that's something that Robbie Williams would say, wouldn't it? He maybe spiraled a little bit
Yeah.
when people started telling him he was a superstar.
All right, I like you digging into the content of the quote rather than who said it. I mean, a lot of pop stars could say that things got out of control when I was a superstar. I mean, I think this sometimes, James, we're even me and you are critical of pop stars' behaviour sometimes, and because they've gone a bit mad. I went to see Gorillaz last night. I mean, to have a arena of people the love for Damon was palpable in the room.
That's Damon Albarn, by the way.
Yeah,
Just for the listeners.
it's going to affect your view of self, isn't it? That kind of behaviour. As comedians, James, we know people who've gone a bit mad because they were on Mock the Week once, weren't they? So, you know, I'm not being judgmental in this case of James Taylor because he's the one who said it.
Oh, James Taylor, there you go.
All right then. This is
Famously
fine.
off the rails, James Taylor. Hell-raising James Taylor. We should never have told him he was a superstar. He wreaked havoc. His trail of destruction never ended.
Do you know he did one gig once and forgot his capo? That's how bad it was.
Oh, man.
All right, this is a good final one. In my mind, I've always been an A-list Hollywood superstar. You all just didn't know it yet.
Y'all makes me think it's an American. So, someone who went on to be a Hollywood superstar. Is it Will Smith?
You got it.
Yes, because it's
Wanted
you.
I'm obsessed with Will. I did want to give you a clue about him punching somebody, but you didn't need it. Annoying. You did very good, James. On that.
Am I a superstar?
Yeah, you're a legend.
Number 6.
It's a non-mover. At number 6, it was a former number 1. It was Daniel Bedingfield with, surprisingly, since it was number 1, You're Not the One. I made that convoluted, didn't
Yeah,
I?
it's just called If You're Not the One.
Yeah, Daniel Bedingfield, If You're Not the One. Number 6.
So it's a number 1. It's his second of 3 number 1s that Daniel Bedingfield had. His third of 6 UK top 10 hits. He had, Got to Get Through This, which was like a drum and bassy, dancey thing.
Yes.
And then this is kind of all sort of mellow and
It's a heartfelt ballad.
heartfelt ballad.
And similar to what Daniel Bedingfield had already said, after I listened to it in the week, I did think you've got to get through this.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling this song
No.
at all, I have to say. Were you?
Okay. Well, that's maybe what I thought the first couple of times.
Oh, I see.
And then it's just got me in the feels, Andy.
Has it? I like it when that
I
happens.
don't know what's going on.
You come back.
I think I'm having a breakdown.
No.
I've been in the car singing along to Daniel Bedingfield's If You're Not the One, going, this talks to me.
All right, this is interesting. Why do you feel the shame about liking the song? We've done loads of them in the past, James, that you like. What's this one? Why is this one pinged your buttons?
All the old proper music men will tell me off.
Oh, well.
It's got no guitars on it. Because usually, and we're going to probably get into this in part 2 of this week's episode, usually an insipid pop ballad makes me go, ugh. Sometimes it makes me, and it's a phrase I've used on this podcast before, makes me feel like someone's dangling wet lettuce in my ears.
Yes.
Like that. And initially, I had that ick with this, but
However.
it's worked its way in there. There's something about it. Is it because I really believe him? Is that it?
You think it's authentic when we talk about. I love it when we talk about authenticity. Somehow, Daniel, when he's asking, if you're not the one, then why does my soul feel glad today? And why does my hand fit yours this way? Etc. etc. And this speaks to you, James.
Yeah. What's going on?
I don't know. Nice though, nice to happen. I mean, that's what that's the beauty of pop music, isn't it? I like it. Us talking about guilty pleasures and authenticity and all this stuff. I think in many ways this is one of the most fascinating aspects of pop music. The guilty pleasure. I don't get it.
Daniel Bedingfield said, I didn't want to put If You're Not the One on the album because I thought it was too cheesy. I thought it sounded like Westlife. I think it doesn't sound like Westlife. You can imagine if Westlife did it, it wouldn't have the character.
It'd have a key change in, which is sorely lacking.
Yeah. But apparently, who do you think loved it and convinced him to put it on the album?
Knowing you, would it be Kermit?
Yes, it was Kermit the Frog. Hey, Daniel, put this on the album.
Who was it? His sister?
His sister, Natasha.
Okay.
She said, no, it's great, put it on there. And Daniel Bedingfield said, women that hear it go all soft and think it's lovely, so I think I'm transitioning. I think that's what's happening.
Oh, this is good.
I'm getting in touch with my feminine side, Andy, and I love it.
Let's do it, James, but we can get back into that.
Okay.
You do the... you know what I'm going to do. Will you come up with a jingle for me?
What's Daniel Bedingfield up to now?
Very good. You did it much more succinctly than me. Daniel Bedingfield has just revealed to the Daily Mail that he's polyamorous.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Does his partner know?
I don't know. She's got to get through it.
What way to find out?
Yeah. So he's saying it's for the ladies. Now, you said this last week, which unbelievably we'd never talked about before. You said that when you worked at the radio station with your very successful career, it's all right, you had a career for business success.
I got away with it for a little while.
The people who ran the radio station had done all the research, told you that women listen to lyrics more than men. That's been on my mind all week. I can't believe we've never said that before. Is it true?
I don't know. Well, it was a woman, Natasha Bedingfield, who pointed out to Daniel that this was a good song. A song that he had written, by the way. And he's always refused to reveal who the woman is.
If it is a woman.
Yeah,
Or man.
Yeah. But he did say it was one of his exes.
Okay.
So not someone who's in one of his polyamorous thruples or whatever he's into these days.
All right. I thought this was a good point about this song. User EO1MB on YouTube comments, anyone else get Every Breath You Take vibes? It's a classic, but clearly about a stalker.
Is it? Ooh, I've not thought of it like that. I'm
No,
going to have to get the lyrics up.
Do it. I'll do some chords the ladies like while we're waiting. How does it go? If you're not the one, then why does my soul feel, what's that, glad today? That kind of stuff.
You've ruined that.
Always.
I hate it now.
I'm only doing it to avoid the copyright, James, that
I know.
The bot scanning.
I suppose it is,
I
because
think if I don't sing the melody and don't sing the right words, we'll get away with it.
it's clearly a response to being broken up with by the love of his life. And he's saying, well, if you're not the one, then why do I feel all these feelings?
I don't want to run away, but I can't take it. I don't want to. He's in a state of stasis, isn't he? The narrator of this song.
He just can't get over his relationship ending. I don't think it's a stalking thing.
Okay.
Although he does say, because I love you, whether it's wrong or right.
Yeah.
That's never a good sign, is it?
If I don't need you, then why am I crying on my bed? Only on his bed. If I don't need you, then why does your name resound in my head? If you're not for me, then why does this distance maim my life? Maime's a good word in a pop song. All right, then. If you're not for me, then why do I dream of you as my wife? Get over yourself, mate. She's not coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mopey song, isn't it?
It's got a touch of that, but that's all right. We've done, we've appreciated the mopey songs. We've done Morrissey in the past, and I've gone on about it. The Pope of Mope.
But this, of all the songs this week, this was the one that surprised me.
Okay, I like the fact
There's
that you,
usually one that kind of creeps up.
Yeah, I've got one coming up in part 2. What video?
I bet I know which one it is. Yeah, I did watch the video. There are lots of Daniel Bedingfields in it, and then he kind of acts out A Beautiful Mind.
That's right. Made me think again. We've talked about it in the, especially when we do 60s charts in the past, the notion of, Dusty Springfield or whatever, having to be on their own. There's no band. I mean, if you don't like Daniel Bedingfield and you don't like Daniel Bedingfield's face and clothes, you're not going to enjoy this video. It's a very difficult job, I think, to do for a pop star, to be the sole focus of attention.
And there is one where he's crouching down in a puddle.
Yeah,
Which did make me laugh.
It really made me laugh, this video, I have to say. Not the notion of the video, but the fact that you can, a bit like Robbie Williams saying, I want to get off with Daryl Hannah, Daniel Bedingfield probably said, I want to get off with, well, I don't mind who I get off with, actually, I'm that way. And but then loads of people say, we haven't got Daryl Hannah. Daniel, why don't you roll around on the floor for a bit, holding your head, looking in anguish? I mean, it must be humiliating now and again, I think, for pop stars.
Yeah, but, they're pop stars, aren't they? They're all right. They're all right. He's got to, this is a number one, gets another number one single, fine. If someone said to you, Andy, all you have to do, we want to film you rolling around on the floor with your head in your hands, but you're going to have a number one single, would you do it?
Probably.
Yes.
We do this for much less. So.
Yeah. This is essentially us rolling around on the floor with our head in hands. That's the subtext of the podcast.
Right. You're right. And what I've done there is project onto Daniel Bedingfield the feelings of humiliation and all that, and it's absolutely to do with myself, as always. Well, what a downer to end part 1 on that list. Numbers 10 to 6, James, of this top 10. Pretty good, aren't they?
Yep, done them.
Done.
Rattled through them in an entertaining and informative way. Tick in that box.
What do you think we're going to do in part 2?
Roll around on the floor with our head in our hands.
That's right. Whilst discussing numbers 5 to 1 of this brilliant 2002 chart, as always, check out the music we're banging on about on our playlists and watch the videos, of course, makes everything better.
Because coming up, we've got an Oscar winner, we've got a most affected voice competition, and 3 songs from a TV talent show.
Please subscribe and follow. And in the meantime, if you don't do either of them, at least shooby-dooby-doo up.
Bop bop shoe up.